So I've been hearing the word checkmate. Checkmate. So if you have played the game chess, or if you have heard about chess, you know checkmate means it's about time. The game has suddenly ended, or there are no more moves. In a certain language or reality, it means the king has died. And this is what I heard. You suddenly disconnected from the system's channel. You are starving entities. This was supposed to be a collective message, so I might end up speaking in a collective manner. So take this as it resonates. It's not just about you, it's about the collective, you as the collective. And Spirit told me some of you might get this message when there is a load shedding going on in your country. Load shedding means electricity being on and off, or maybe currently your lights are off and you just switch them on, or you just switch them off. Something to do with electricity being on or off, or the lights being on or off. That is a clear sign to you that this is your message. And so Spirit also told me that they might announce a death of someone of their own, someone of their kind, someone who has been surviving by feeding off the collective energy, feeding off of siphoning off from others, feeding off from keeping others in sleep, from hurting other people, from making other people cry. Someone very big in your country or in your reality might be announced dead. So please come back to this video and comment if that happens after you get this message, maybe after a few days or after it sinks in. So ah first of all, I'm happy that I'm finally delivering this message. So this is what it is that I am hearing. I've been hearing starved, and it's like the collective upgrade has caused starvation to certain entities and cults. Like I say, this is not just about you. You upgraded, but there is so many other people that are also going through this upgrade, and this is causing so much starvation. These people are getting hungry. You know how someone is in the desert and there is no hope of water at all? Like, this is what is happening to these entities, to the system itself, okay? And so the entities which had been feeding off from the collective, who were still in their sleep, are now collapsing. And I want you to put in mind as I deliver this message, this is about you as the collective. Um, and then Spirit told me it might have happened slowly and silently, but the persistence of the collective, of you tuning in, of you focusing on vibrating on a high frequency, of you focusing on working on yourself and stop blaming the system, stop blaming whatever. That focus, that persistence of you going back to self, you know, it has caused this downfall, it has caused this starvation, it has caused this win. Like when I said checkmate, you are the one that is saying checkmate. Your spirit team is the one saying checkmate. Your higher self is the one saying checkmate to the system. So whatever you guys are doing, whatever everyone is doing, it has led to the disconnection from these channels, from the low vibrational channels that we had been feeding off from our ancestors. Because so many of you have healed your ancestors. You have not only healed yourself, you have not only healed other people, but you have healed generations that were here before you, people who were enslaved, people who were oppressed. By you going back to self, by you stopped feeding on the information that they were feeding you, and you tuned in and got your inner guidance. And this is what you have been feeding yourself. Even the music, even the food, the things that you are feeding your body, they have led you to disconnect from this system. So Spirit told me for women, you might feel it in the womb. Sorry, confirmation. You are gonna feel it in the womb. It's like there is some sort of release. It's like something is off. There is some kind of burdens that are currently lifted off from you, like you are birthing, you know, something amazing, something divine, but you're gonna feel it from the womb. Maybe you are currently doing womb exercises. I don't know what you're doing. For men, it's gonna be the sudden motivation to release. That is how it's gonna feel for the men, or that's how you are currently feeling. You feel sudden motivation to release unnecessary energies like people, thoughts. Some of you have this sudden motivation to go work out or whatever practice that you are doing that is helping you release unnecessary energies. But the most important thing is the sudden motivation. That is a clear sign that you are now disconnected from the system, from the so-called matrix. Spirit then said, the crazy pull, like something is dragging you down with them or feeling weak, even after enough rest, is now drifting away. So you tell me if you feel like that, like this this whatever that has been pulling you, like there is a demon or dark energy that has been pulling you backwards. It's drifting away. You feel like you're going front and front, like you are motivated to be at the front. This is for both women and men, feminine and masculine. Okay. um then spirit said the amount of people tuned in and vibrating at a high frequency is massive. So that is why I said from the beginning, like it's a checkmate, because it's in numbers. It's a collective thing, and because it's not only happening with you or to you, it's happening at a collective level. It is causing these crazy shifts in our realities as a collective. You know, the spirit said the work awakening others. I want to say that again. The work awakening others, like what I'm doing right now. I come here and give you messages, remind you that you are loved, you are loved, you are this. Those who are already waking up are also waking up others, and that is a very beautiful thing. The spirit said, the sleeping babies are finally waking up to their own divinity. You might have been a sleeping baby one time as well, and look where you are right now. Look how you think right now. Look at how you are seeing things right now. Don't you see the difference? So Spirit gave me something that was very interesting. Spirit said, you no longer need life support. You no longer need the life support plug. And when I was writing that, I got that image where someone is in the hospital and they're on oxygen. You no longer need that. That is how you were living your life. That is how the collective was living. We were living on life support of the system. But we no longer need that at a collective level. Spirit said, finally, you can breathe on your own. And I also feel like this is a message for someone who has been practicing breathing exercises, like you prioritize breathing exercises. You can finally breathe on your own. And then Spirit told me something very interesting. Spirit said, the only way to get you back in is through the mysterious technology systems that are being introduced and marketed as intelligence. You are advised to use these systems or technologies for your own advantage. Use them for your highest good, to feed knowledge into you, not to distract you. Spirit said, don't allow them to feed from you. Stop giving them information. I promised to do a video about the AI. I already wrote the whole download as I received it, but I haven't been yet guided to deliver. So when I get guided, I will. But the whole thing is, don't allow them to feed off from you, okay? Because Spirit said, remember, the agenda is to continue making you feel like the power is outside you, yet you are the creator itself. Continue questioning what you don't understand. Stop being excited about what has been introduced to you by whoever. Don't just get excited about the changes, the upgrades that are happening outside in the outside world. You know, Make sure you caution things before you get excited. Spirit said, remember to always go within to get the answers, because all the answers they are within you. Why is Spirit always emphasizing about that intelligence thing? Because for me, I believe you are the intelligence, you are all knowledge, you are all wisdom, you are all understanding. There is nothing that is more wiser and more intelligent than you, especially something that has to function with electricity or whatever, something that has to function with you controlling it. It doesn't have any power over you, but you are giving it power by you trusting the fact that it has to give you the answers. It has to channel for you. It has to give you the knowledge, the understanding that you are seeking for. You are the one to give it, not it giving you. It is the other way around. So remember that always, because you need to keep disconnected from that is not made of you. It is you made it. It did not make you. Hopefully I'm making sense. Spirit said, you are outgrowing their lies. It feels like suddenly the kindergarten kids have graduated university. You know how you look at your kid today and they're like 3 years, and then the next thing you know, they are 30-year-old. That is what is happening right now. You suddenly graduated from whatever this journey is. You are so not like you used to be. Your mind is so different. Your I'm getting that Erica Badu song. I think it's Healer. Still, she always comes to me when I get such messages. There is where she said, hopefully it's the song, but where she said, do you want us to rise to this degree? Something like that. So all I can say is that your growth is rapid and it's happening at a collective level. So please leave a comment and tell me how you feel about this message, okay? Kisses, I love you.